Hello, it's Wednesday, January 16th, and I have an hour until I talk to my guru. Well, she tells me not to call her my guru, but a friend, and we are friends, but she sees things, can read the records and see guidance, an intuitive counselor professionally, and I see things. I can, read the Akashic records. So we're going to get together in an hour on the phone, and I'm going to get some more guidance. But, I get a lot of guidance anyway from my guides. My cat passed the last day of November, and she's really talking to me. She's my familiar, you could say, and I've been with her many lifetimes, and I'm getting a lot of messages from her. And this is going to be like a long video, and probably, I don't know who's going to watch it, but I just want to do it. And I have a new wig on. This is like gray hair, and I like it. I have it kind of pinned, and you can see some of my natural hair. And the thing about a woman, an older woman, is you're gonna get slammed every which way. How you look, if you look bad, if you're trying too hard, if you're not trying hard enough, you're gonna get slammed. And we see it in the reviews about Madonna. People are like, some people are saying, wow, her show is freaking phenomenal. But there's others saying, give it up, and she looks so old and stupid. What about Mick Jagger? Like, he's looked old and stupid for decades. But, there's no standards for men. And this is what I want to talk about, is misogyny. And I want to talk about it in terms of what's happening astrologically and with the ascension of the planet. Because a lot of people are feeling like now we've been going through, it's the last days of Pluto in Capricorn. It's the anorectic degree. And Pluto's been in Capricorn 14 years. So it's been like a 14-year cycle. Capricorn is a masculine energy sign. It's about the hierarchy, its structures, governments, politics, hard work, corporations. It's a very masculine principle. And when Pluto is in that, Pluto is the destroyer. It's unconscious, subconscious, forbidden secrets. And this is all what's coming out, is secrets and lies and corruption about the patriarchy. And it's time for it to fall. And we see it in America with Trump and the Republicans, which are bankrupt, but yet half of Americans still support misogyny and genocide and the old guard, and it doesn't want to leave. Patriarchy has been in existence for about 5,000 years. Some people mistakenly think we were always patriarchal, but no, women have all the babies. So this is the fall of patriarchy, and there's a big fight to keep it going, and to restrict women's rights. And these wars, just the ugliness, the brutality of this is the end result of patriarchy, war and hierarchy and violence and genocide and slavery. But we're on January 20th, which is 3 days from now, Pluto's moving into Aquarius, which is a very forward-thinking sign. It's a sign we are all one, and of thinking of everybody as we move forward. So it's less hierarchical. What's the opposite to hierarchy and domination and aggression? And somebody also said that Kali Yuga age is being ushered in, which this is the age of divine feminine being ushered in. And this is what I wanted to talk about. I'm feeling that in all ways. People that know me know that I have a very big project, which I've been trying to get into the hands of producers and screenwriters to work on it. And it is past life recall. It's the 1400s in Venice. It is a divine feminine story, which gets a lot of pushback. I have a very sexual, divine feminine heroine. She's a courtesan. She's a very accomplished and skilled courtesan, and she is a witch. But it's, and it was me. It was me in that life. So I know it. It's really like a memory coming back to tell this story, and it's going to be very big when I can get it. But there's a lot of pushback. People don't want to hear divine feminine stories. And I've gotten so much insults on it and pushback. And what I want to talk about is I was watching last night Sharp Objects by Gillian, Flynn. And I had seen Gone Girl and was not a fan because it was ridiculous tropes that the woman was setting a man up and lying that she was, raped, and she was actually the killer. And do you know how rare women killers are? Women to kill with violence. Do you know how rare that is? It's like 1% of all violence like that is done by women. And so last night I watched Sharp Objects. Oh my God. And the thing is that Gillian Flynn has won awards and a lot of acclaim, critical and commercial success with her novels, Gone Girl and Sharp Objects. And Gone Girl was the biggest movie, that and 50 Shades of Grey. Okay, look where we're going. Like misogyny. And Gone Girl was, Sharp Objects was rife with misogyny. It was ridiculous tropes that the feminine women, were sluts and whores, and they killed, like the murderers in this small town. Like, get this, in this small town, there's been 3 murders, of course, of women, because it's always women murdered. But get this, in her imaginary world, the murders are done by women. No. That's not who murders women. Men murder women. So it was this bizarre misogyny that these the daughter and then the very mother were killers. So this toxic femininity, deadly femininity, and kind of the tropes of the witch, the poisoner, the femme fatale. And anyway, I got past life karma with her, is what I'm saying. I can read a lot of the records, and she was very successful with peddling her misogyny. But I'm saying it's a new era. That's what I'm saying. It's a new era of divine feminine and telling the truth. And the truth is that women are not the ones that kill other women. Men kill women. And it's ugly business to promote these lies about women. It's ugly, ugly karmic business. It's ugly, ugly karmic business. And then the evil mother poisoning her daughter. Like the cases of, Munchausen by proxy are so rare. And so she's, it's just shame on you, Gillian Flynn. I know who you are. I see you. And anyway, the Donatella story is coming out, and it's time to tell the truth about men and women's relations and the truth about what feminine power is. And here we go. January 20th is coming, and it's all coming. Like, hey, Donatella, divine feminine, just global world rise. That's all I got.